I'm Tim Lombardo with Cornerstone Home Lending. Got my great friend Tyler Freed here with Windermere Real Estate, and we're picking up on our previous video, Market Buzzwords. And today we're gonna just spend a quick minute talking about, is there a supply shortage? What does a supply shortage mean? So I'm not an agent. The limited amount I understand is if there's 3 months of inventory and nobody listed a house for 3 months, that would mean we'd be out of homes. Is that correct?
That's correct. So what you're explaining there is a seller's market. So that's 0 to 3 months of inventory. And then 4 to 6 months is a neutral market. That's where the buyers and sellers, it's pretty even playing field. And then 6 months or more, that's when you're seeing a buyer's market.
Okay, great. So if I'm a buyer, do I jump into the kind of melee right now, or do I kind of stand on the sidelines and wait? Because I see a lot of agents posting things saying, hey, my seller got 40 to 50,000 over asking, or they got $100,000 over asking. And if I'm a buyer, that might kind of intimidate me a little bit. So how do you talk to your clients about that piece?
Well, in a lot of those examples, those buyers and their buyer's agent had a strategy, and they were gonna capitalize on low interest rates and basically pay 1 to 2 years of appreciation to get in the house that they wanted in an area that they wanted. So what kind of strategies are you telling your clients?
Yeah, I think we kind of work in harmony with that a little bit, because one of the things we talk a lot about is cost of ownership, right? Maybe I feel like I bought here, but the rate was here. So from a blended perspective, I really bought a payment that I can afford, because buying a home, as we know, is an emotional experience. Where do I want to plant these memories with my children or my family or whoever I'm living with? And so we stop and say, how long do I want to be in that rent cycle for if I'm a renter? Or how long do I want to wait to buy an investment property? So there's clearly 2 different paths of home ownership there, and they're 2 different vehicles. So I think everybody lands in a little bit different spot on that one.
Tim, you told me something really cool the other day, and you said, at one time, every home purchase was a ripoff. Can you explain that a little bit to me? I like that theory.
Yeah, I was with a local real estate investor. We were driving some properties, and he talked about how when his grandfather, who he was talking to at the time in the early 50s, he said, I could have bought this house for this, and I could have bought this house for this. And clearly we were 10 to 20 years past, and we were thinking, I should have bought every single one of them, right? And so a lot of times people think, oh, I overpaid, but in time, because real estate historically always goes up because it's tied to so many factors of the economy, that in time, all homes are buys, right? We always end up with equity. If you don't like it now, wait a little longer, you will.
I love it. We're breaking some myths on this fireside chat.
And our next video is going to be called Mythbusters, and we're going to break some of these myths down.
Thanks for staying tuned.